What's up, YouTube? Got another bike to show you. This is a X22 Fighter. It's one of the fastest bikes that I've got, or actually the fastest bike that I've got. As you can tell, it's missing some of the body on it. It's missing the gas cover and the back seat to it, but it does have the front piece and the side fenders. This was how I got it. I wish I had the whole body because this bike would be super sweet. I'll show you right here. When I first got it, I was a little skeptical. As you can see, the speedometer tops off at 80, red line's at about 55, and tachometer goes up to 10,000. But when I first got this thing running, though, sure enough, I took it down the road. It only took me up to about 35, 40 miles an hour first. I was happy with that, and then apparently the engine just wasn't warm enough. Either that or, it's just tired from not running for a while. So after another minute or so, the thing took me up to 60 miles an hour, 9,000 RPM. Not sure how accurate the gauges are, but from what I've seen online, these things do about 55 plus. So I wouldn't doubt it, though. It's a nice little bike. Like I said, if I had the rest of the body, this thing would be really awesome. But I mean, it runs really well, though. As you can see, it's got lights on it. I don't know if you can see that. That lights up there. You got the lights up here. They're not very bright. I've actually had it in my basement, completely black, and turned the lights on, and it'll light up the room a little bit, but they're definitely not headlights. More just so that way people can see you. As you can see, it's got turn signal over here. Got your little notification up there. Got the light right there, and then got the other side. So, also has a horn, nice and loud so people can hear you. Starts up well, idles well, runs really good. Like I said, this thing, as far as I know, wasn't really ridden much. It was in storage, so I mean you can see the rust on it, but I mean the engine is like brand new. Brakes work great. It's got plenty of pad left. I don't think brakes were hardly used at all on it. I had to fix them whenever I first got it, though. One of them was stuck, so I got that fixed. But it's a good bike, though. As you can see, it's got the dual exhaust on it. A little rusty, but still gives the engine a little bit better performance. Has a nice sound to it, like not too loud, not quiet either. It's got a good little rumble to it for a little 110cc bike. Forgot to mention this one is it is 110cc, 4-cycle, so it just takes regular gasoline. And like I said, this thing, it's pretty impressive. Unlike the other 2-cycle bikes that I've got, this one, it's got good power at the bottom end. The 2 cycles, they have a little less power. Most of their power is when you get up in the higher RPMs, but this one, I mean, it's got really good power. So this one I can actually start it with one hand, so go ahead and do that while I'm taking the video here. All I have to do is squeeze one of the brakes and press the button. As you can see, the tachometer works. Like I said, it's got a nice little rumble to it. Not too loud, which is good, so you don't bother the neighbors if you're riding around the neighborhood. Like I said, it's got a really nice sound to it. I really like it. Not too bad for a little 110cc Chinese bike. So, some people don't like them. I love these things. I love how cheap the parts are for them. Really easy to work on. And mainly just the cheap part. I mean, I hate spending a ton of money on things. I once had a Suzuki 4-wheeler. Could not get that thing running. The guy told me I need a new carburetor for it. That was $280. Carburetor for one of these bikes, $20 shipped from Amazon. So like I said, I just love these things. There's very few things that's more than $20 for this, besides the body panels. So if you can get your hands on one of these Chinese bikes, and like I said, get it for the right price, you won't be disappointed. Like I said, and if it ever breaks, there's a lot of people that know how to fix these things, or just go on YouTube. That's how I learned how to do it, and you'll find plenty of videos on how to get these things fixed up and running good.